Welcome. This is an introduction to the Abbermist change register. The cover sheet identifies ownership and the purpose of the register with a basic summary of change costs. The main component of the register is in fact the change register tab, and the register itself is broken down to three basic parts: the identification part, the definition part, and the recording of progress of the change and any approved work. Identifying the source of the request for change is done through these columns here. Inserting a new change is a matter of inserting a row, copying down the VLOOKUP, and choosing the project code of your choice. And the project code is controlled through the team codes sheet. This table is usually connected to a team register that identifies the project, subprogram or program and gives it a logical code. This can be replaced by a manually input list. The change register, when you select the project code, will automatically return the project name. All that remains then to generate the change number is to look at the change code, team code, and see how many change requests have been submitted before it, and to pick the next number in sequence. That combined then gives the change number of that change request. You can also record whether or not this change is for a product or a service, describe if it's a product or a service, if any external reference numbers are applicable, and you can state here whether or not it is approved, not approved, or pending approval. This section, defining the change, allows us to input who it's raised by, when it was raised, what type of change it is, whether it's affecting cost, schedule, resource, quality, or all of those things, or a selection of those things, when it's required to be done by, how much is estimated to cost, any associated risk reference number, and then a description and the reason for the change. We can also input priority and impact codes, 5 being highest priority and 5 the highest impact on a scale of 5. The impacts having a definition which you can redefine at your convenience. Then there's an area to describe the impact, and if there's an impact assessment number required, and how much that impact assessment might cost. Here we can define who it is needs to get sight of this new change request, and if it's to be escalated to a higher level, from program manager, delivery manager, steering group, sponsor, etc. This list of options can be changed to suit your organization, and here we can actually record whether or not it's been approved or rejected, who approved it or rejected, and the work request number arising if applicable, and when we last received an update on its progress. And here what the work status is, whether it's not started, ongoing, or complete, an actual cost at the end of it, and the date actually completed. If we wanted to generate a pending report, rather than generate the whole table, we can just click here to get the pending items, and that could form an agenda for a change board review. Or we can see all of the changes, whether pending, approved or rejected. Here we have a summary sheet which is quite basic, can be amended to suit your own requirements, and with that is the full extent of the change register. Thank you for taking the time to look at this video. If you need any further information, please go to our website www.abbermist.co.uk.